Hi, my name is Sheila Willis of Impact Tourism, the developer of the History Check mobile app. Welcome to History Bytes, your daily dose of Alberta Historical Trivia, brought to you in partnership with Belt Drive Betty Media and the Canadian Motorcycle Tourism Association. You can register to answer the questions for a shot to win prizes, or just take the quiz to satisfy your own brain power. Either way, we're excited to see how much of Alberta's history you really know. And yesterday's question was, in April 1885, the price of a sack of flour rose how much in 4 days in Calgary? Is it A, $1, B, $2, or C, $5? And the answer is C, $5. On April 12, 1885, the citizens of Calgary were out in force waiting for the train. The previous 3 weeks had been filled with tension and uncertainty after the outbreak of the Riel Rebellion. They were waiting for the first of the Eastern troops to arrive, and by April 29th there were just over 1,100 soldiers that made up the Alberta Field Forces of 1885. It included 240 local policemen and cowboys that had been recruited by Thomas Bland Strange and the arriving troops from Eastern Canada. The troop numbers equaled or exceeded the population of Calgary, and all of them needed to be fed, their horses taken care of, and other personal needs met. The prices for goods shot up in all communities as the troops neared them. While the total municipal budget for Calgary was $6,000 a year, the pay and allowances for the troops equaled $73,000. Somewhere along the way, as the tensions of the citizens eased, with the protectors being in the area, the community thought started turning to the economic boost this could give them in a depressed economy. In Calgary, the price of a sack of flour rose $5 in 4 days. Horses that sold for $60 before the troops arrived doubled in price. The cost of hay in Edmonton rose from $15 to $75 a ton. While the soldiers' pay was 50 cents a day, they were being charged 10 cents apiece for eggs, and $1 could buy a small loaf of bread, a pound of butter, or a quart of milk. One owner presented a bill for $22 for 11 boards taken from a fence to be used as firewood. From Calgary, the troops marched to Edmonton, and then after a 2-week stay, moved eastward. There were a few skirmishes, but by the first week in July, most were aboard rivercraft on their way back to Winnipeg. While many of the soldiers recalled the campaign as a wonderful adventure, traveling immense distances in the wilderness, and making lifelong friends, there was a degree of resentment. One soldier complained, saying the only conclusion one can arrive at is that the citizens think we are traveling gold mines. Another noted that the settlers, storekeepers, and others clamored for protection, but also a desire and willingness to rob their protectors. And yet another observed, from the first to the last, the aim and desire of the Alberta settler and citizen appears to be how he can best fleece the government. The Edmonton Bulletin on June 27th did say that if the government paid its honest debts more fully and promptly, it could have saved a ton of money. Those providing goods and services were aware it could take months or years to get paid, so they just factored in the wait time into their bills. Either way, the soldiers were subjected to paying too high of a price, and many resented it, long after they had left the area and gone on to their homes in Eastern Canada. So tomorrow's question is, William Mortimer Gardiner, an Alberta Justice of the Peace, was A, well-respected, B, a wanted man, or C, nothing exceptional? Come back tomorrow for the answer and the story that goes along with it, then we'll load you up with the next day's question. Enjoy!